Well, it is now time for Ask the Expert. Kids love candy, and a lot of times they will do anything to get that sweet treat.
Problem is when something looks like candy, but it is anything but candy. Dr. Brian Baer joining us live this afternoon to talk about the detergents, the dangers of these detergent pods. You know, I've got them for the dishwasher at home. I have them for the laundry at home. And you've got an example there that looks just like a big juicy piece of candy.
Well, it's true. You know, this has been going on for years, and in my hands here I have the old traditional pods and the newer pods. And these older pods have been ingested for years, but for some reason they make people become ill rarely. Whereas these, it's the package and design that really attracts people, kids and elderly people, and the package it's a concentrate, so it makes
it's a lot more nasty in a smaller package.
No question.
Yeah.
So what happens when one ingests one of these?
Well, the problem is that they can become very ill, and there have been actual deaths. And what we've seen is in the last year, we've seen over 13,000 calls to the U.S. Poison Control Center, and this is up about 20% over the previous years.
And when these pods first came out, I mean, it was a big problem because they seem so attractive to the eye that any kid's like, ooh, this looks cute. But it doesn't look like they've changed the packaging too much to make it any safer.
Well, no, they haven't. I think it's a big seller, and what you're seeing is the majority of people who ingest these pods are actually under age 6, but there's also a newer audience, and there were actually 2 elder deaths reported. You'll see this in senile elderly people with dementia as well.
So if you're a consumer and you like this product, you want to have it in the house, what do you do to safeguard it?
Well, I think honestly, if you have kids or elderly people in the house, you should consider locking it up. And I think it's upon us to talk to industry and make them do better packaging, so even if they do get a hold of it, they can't injure themselves.
Is the industry getting the message that there are concerns about this product? I mean, you are holding in your hand one of the prime examples of how attractive it can look. Are they getting this message?
Well, I think the word is out, and I think the fact that there have been deaths and a 20% increase in the numbers, I think they are getting the message.
Do you think they need to maybe make the container tighter or more child-proof?
I think that they need to take the color out of the packaging and have instructions on the boxes letting parents know that if they have people who are at risk, that they need to put them up and out of the way and lock them up.
All right, Dr. Brian Baer, thanks for coming in this afternoon talking about this. If you have a question for our experts, here's how you get it in. You can send an email to asktheexpert@tmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. The number 414-967-5253.